Welcome back to GOO ROO Beauty. I'm Jodie, sharing with you a MAC haul today. And this is a bunch of products that I have picked up in bits and pieces from both the MAC counter here in Australia, as well as having ordered online in the States and had them delivered to my sister some time ago. She shipped them out to me. So I've just grouped them all together as a general MAC haul because I thought that you would enjoy seeing just MAC products. Here we go, in no particular order. I did pick up a couple of refill pans MAC eyeshadows. I picked up the shade Vellum. It's a lovely white shade with like a bit of a purple duochrome, really lovely and ethereal kind of colour for the lid, also for the inner corner. And then I also bought ground brown for lining, also defining the outer crease, also smoking out your smoky eyes, a really matte brown shade there. I've also picked up from my local MAC store a couple more MAC eyeshadows, and these of course when you buy them from the MAC counter here in Australia come in the little clam shell. I've got the shade Star Violet, which I don't think I already have. Star Violet is just a beautiful plummy frosty mahogany shade, probably quite similar to sort of cranberry, but really looking forward to wearing that as we head into summer now. I think that'll provide a really lovely all over the lid shade, as well as something for the outer corner and the lower lash line. Actually, that should be really pretty. And then on your recommendation, I've had a viewer or two actually recommend that I definitely go out and pick up from the Moody Blooms collection. This is called Deep Fixation. It's a Velux pearl and it comes heavily recommended to me by you guys. It's a nice warm chocolatey brown. I love these shades of eyeshadow. I'll pop it right here. You can see that would really complement the Star Violet very nicely. It's just a little bit deeper. It's more of a warm toned, you know, reddy brown. Gorgeous shade for brown eyes. That would also be a beautiful shade for blue eyes as well. So if your store has any more, or if MAC online has any more of the Deep Fixation, definitely check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. You know who you are. I love that shade and it's gorgeous. I'm glad I did not miss out on that. Let's see, I did also pick up a couple of blushes, and I ordered these ones from the States. They're in the Pro refill pans. This is one of Temptalia's Holy Grail bronzing products. This one is called Sculpt. Now I'm not sure if this is available outside the Pro stores or not, but a very soft, silky, matte, cool toned bronzer shade. That's it there, really nice and cool toned. So beautiful for creating a shadow without looking orangey at all. Very, very soft powder. I can see why Temptalia would like that. Really looking forward to trying that one. And then I also picked up a refill pan of the shade Canteloupe. It just looks so pretty that I had to pick that one up when I was doing that order online. And Canteloupe is just a really pretty matte peachy pink, as you can see there on my hand. Really gorgeous. I think that'll look beautiful with a tan, as well as look beautiful on fair skinned ladies. I've also picked up a couple of other blushes from my local MAC counter. I got the Mineralize blush in Petal Power. The Mineralize blushes do have a bit of a sheen to them. Some of them have a bit of a duochrome, and this one certainly is no exception. This one is very similar, I would say, in concept, I guess, to NARS Orgasm. This is what it looks like here. It's just a beautiful frosty peachy pink with a gold duochrome to it. So this is one that you would not have to pick out a separate highlighter for. It's just a really pretty frosty type pink. And then I've got two more blushes that I have picked up. This one here is right up my alley as far as an everyday neutral blush that just complements neutral looks, smoky eyes. This is what Blush Baby looks like going on, just a beautiful rosy neutral shade. It looks very smoothing as well on my hand, so I think that'll be really complementary to larger pores and fine lines in that cheek area, and I think that's going to become a firm favourite very, very quickly. And then the final blush that I have picked up from MAC lately is Rosy Outlook. This is a Pro Longwear blush, so it's supposed to be a little bit more longer wearing, I guess, than your regular blushes. It's a very light, what I like to call an ethereal type pink. It's like an angel blush. This is what it looks like on my hand, so a very light, brightening pink flush, I guess, pink pop. Perfect for you fair-skinned girls, as well as those of you who really like that sort of angelic, ethereal type pink on your cheeks. I've picked up a couple of other cheek products. I've never tried a actual bronzer from MAC. I took a closer look at their bronzing powder in matte bronze. It's just a matte bronzing powder. We've got Sculpt here that I swatched for you earlier, and then this is what the matte bronze look like. It's a little bit lighter, so I think matte bronze is going to be a great cool tone shadow contour maker for those of you with lighter to medium skin tones. This one came highly recommended by the makeup artist, so looking forward to trying that and comparing that with the Sculpt. Also, M.A.C has changed their packaging for their Mineralize skin finishes. I picked up a couple that I did not have previously. First one here is called Cheeky Bronze. Cheeky Bronze is that gorgeous sort of marbled effect that we see with some of their Mineralize skin finishes, and it's just a lovely sort of peachy shade. Definitely has a shimmer to it. You can see it's just a lovely shimmery peachy shade. I think that'll be really, really pretty. And then I did also pick up, for very light application, the Mineralize skin finish in Global Glow. And this is how Global Glow looks next to Cheeky Bronze. So you can see Cheeky Bronze definitely has that peachier shade. I think the name Cheeky Bronze is because you could wear that on your cheek as a blush highlighter in one. And then Global Glow is more of just a sort of champagne-y, I guess, slightly less shimmery mineralized skin finish, and that's going to be a perfect one for highlighting, probably for your more medium skin tone ladies to darker skin tones, or as a really light application all over your face. Really pretty products, both of them. I love mineralized skin finishes, and I think that's going to look really great on the skin as we head into spring and summer. I also picked up a powder from M.A.C. This one I ordered online, I think in America, that I've never used before. This is their Studio Careblend pressed powder, and I got this one in the shade Medium Plus. I've heard some really good things about the Careblend powders, just reading online reviews, and it certainly feels very soft when I swatch it in the pan. It certainly looks like it would give a really natural and smoothing finish to makeup, and probably a good one for touching up too. It looks like it would not be too kind of cakey, but it does look smoothing and with a little bit of coverage. I also picked up a M.A.C Reflex glitter, and I think I may have ordered this one from the Pro store. I can't remember. I think I'd seen it some time ago in a Pixie Woo tutorial. It just looked really, really pretty. Haven't used it yet, but really looking forward to applying that on my inner corner or for a glittery lid look as well. Now, I'm not sure if you can get this in store or not at a regular M.A.C counter, but really excited to use that one. Also picked up a set of lashes. This one I got from my local M.A.C counter, and I like M.A.C lashes. I like the fact that their bands are very thin or invisible altogether, so they're going to look very natural. You don't have to have a thick liner on to wear these lashes. This 35 is really nice. It's sort of got some black hairs in it, it's got some brown hairs in it, so it can look quite nice and natural. And then you've just got little clumps of lashes that are very, very wispy in the ends, varying lengths there, so it's going to look quite wispy, and I like the fact that the longer lengths are in the center, so that's going to be really pretty on the eye. Really looking forward to trying those. I've also picked up some full coverage foundations from M.A.C. I got the shade NC45, which is going to be darker than my skin. I'm about an NC25, NC30. I picked up an NC30, which I thought would be a good match for my skin, and then a lighter shade, an NC15. Wayne Goss goes on and on about cream foundations, and having oily skin, I don't typically use cream foundations, but I'm looking to expand my knowledge and experience here, so I thought that I would pick up these and just get a feel for what these full coverage cream foundations are like from M.A.C. Also picked up some M.A.C concealers. I picked up this Pro Conceal and Correct palette in medium. This has got various shades. It's got the NC30, the NW25, the NC35, and the NW35. Mid yellow and mid peach correctors down here. Really looking forward to having that nice concealer palette to just pack with me and go. Not only do I have concealer that's going to be appropriate for under my eye, I don't mind a heavier coverage concealer under my eye, I'll mix it in with an eye cream, but also colours that are appropriate for blemishes and pigmentation over my face. So I like that because it's versatile. It's going to move with you whether your skin's pale in the winter or if you darken up or self-tan in the summer. You've got, you know, a concealer to match your face. Also, I picked up another shade of the M.A.C Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm on the fence about this as an under eye concealer. I really think that it's just not hydrating enough for my eyes that get dry and wrinkly. But I picked up the shade NC20, and I think that'll be a nice long-lasting concealer for blemishes and hyperpigmentation on my face, and then more experimentation under my eye. I also picked up another brush. This is a 2 6 brush. I thought that this would be a nice brush for lining and brows. I love angled liner brushes. And then I also picked up another MAC Whirl lip liner. The MAC Whirl lip liner has been out for a while now, but has had a real resurgence in popularity because of all the Kylie Jenner looks out there. It's just a really lovely neutral rosy shade, a brownie rosy shade I would say. So that kind of lip liner is right up my alley. I'll see if I can find some dupes for you and post it on Instagram or something like that. So I've picked up quite a few lipsticks. I've probably got about 12 lipsticks here. I'll show you my neutrals first of all. We've got Pure Zen on the very end, followed by Japanese Maple, which just has less pink, more beige to it. Beautiful finish though. It's going to feel nice and moisturizing and light on the lips. And then this third shade here is Peach Blossom. They're all very similar nudie type shades, and then this last one here, this Luster, is in the shade Patisserie. Patisserie is like a rosy brownie type shade. It's just going to, you know, be a nice little bit of oomph to your colors, like a My Lips But Better type color with lightweight coverage, a beautiful everyday type shade. It's gorgeous. And then this shade down here went through a bit of a surgence on YouTube. I felt like every video I watched for the period of 1 or 2 months, someone was talking about this shade. This one's from MAC's matte line of lipsticks called Kinda Sexy, and Kinda Sexy is a lovely neutral rosy shade. It's going to look lovely on many different skin tones. I think they are beautiful shades, and these shades are my more pinky or brighter shades, I guess you would say. The first shade I have here, this more mauvey purpley pink, is called Hot Gossip. The next one across is called Fanfare, and then a more cool toned pink here next to that with Speed Dial. I like the cream sheen formulation. It does feel moisturizing on your lips, I would say. It lasts for an average amount of time, I guess, on your lips, but they feel really comfortable. They look really nice with a little bit of glossiness to them, and I really like those shades. They're really lovely. And then now this dark vampy one is called Diva. Diva is a matte finish, so it's going to be fantastic for those of you who just want that sort of vampy look, or, you know, going into fall and winter, it's also going to look really pretty with just, you know, a black liner or just bare lashes. With this, it's going to look gorgeous and right on trend. Now the shades that I have on this bottom row here are a little bit deeper. The first one here is a satin lipstick, and this one is called Brave. Then the one in the middle, that lovely brighter berry shade, is an amplified lipstick from MAC, and that one is called Craving. The one on the end is absolutely gorgeous. It really is in line with that whole 90s lip color trend that's just so big right now. This one is another satin lipstick from MAC, and it's called Spirit. Spirit is just that beautiful rosy brown shade that's so 90s and fashionable right now. That is all of my MAC products in my MAC haul today. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you've picked up anything from MAC lately and what you thought of it. That's it. Have yourself a beautiful day. Don't forget, you are gorgeous and you have so much to offer the world. Get out there and enjoy it. Grab this world by the horns. No one can do you better than you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a gorgeous day, and we'll see you again really, really soon. Bye.